I'm gonna go.
We got a problem, Dex.
What's going on?
The Los Carnales are attacking.
It's not the Los Carnales. Jesus, what's wrong with you?
Dex, they attacking the road.
I got a lead on where the Los Carnales cut all their shit.
The Carnales.
What?
Rio Grande River. Jesus.
What the fuck?
It's not the Los Carnales. It's just the Carnales. Los means... fuck it.
Dexter Jackson is a character in Saints Row, Saints Row 2 Corporate Warfare, Saints Row Money Shot, and Saints Row Get Out of Hell. Dex was one of the people affected by gang violence spreading throughout Stillwater, and thus joined the gang formed by Julius Little, the 3rd Street Saints, to rid the city of its chaotic state. Dex oftentimes tends to be the voice of reason between the Saints lieutenants. Dex is a superb tactician, always thinking about what could go wrong in certain situations.
Take McManus here and get to the docks. Find a nice tall building and wait. When Hector makes his move with the Colombians, take your shot.
Sometimes, as you're walking around in Saints Row 1, you can hear generic Saints gang members talking about how few Saints believe that Dex deserves his post, and that there was concern that Dex might have eventually challenged Julius for control of the Saints. Even with all the foreshadowing that takes place throughout the plot about Dex maybe turning on the Saints one day, he is still a huge part in helping the Saints take over Stillwater, especially involving the Los Carnales.
Not the Los Carnales. Jesus, what's wrong with you?
Sorry, Dex. I mean, the Carnales. Dex frequently thinks of tactile plans on taking out the Carnales, and often bashes Johnny Gat for always wanting to go through with things just by shooting people and not thinking things through.
We're gonna play this safe instead of pulling a Johnny. We cut off their income first, then we go for Hector.
Throughout the course of Saints Row 1, you can always find Dex and Troy always going at it about how Troy is always asking questions about Dex's plan. In a sense, it's almost foreshadowing that there's something suspicious about Troy, but we'll get to that in another video. Although Dex is usually a voice of reason, he does have a pretty balanced attitude about violence and is willing to use it when necessary.
I changed my mind. Shoot her. Good job, man.
Dex was quite loyal in the first game, and one of Julius's right-hand men, so what happened next to make a big portion of the Saints Row community want to kill him in-game? Well, Saints Row 2 Corporate Warfare happened. You find out that Dex has joined Altor and is no longer associated with the Saints. Eric Griffin, Altor's new CEO, visited the Saints telling him that he wanted protection from the Masako, who were sent by Dex to kill Griffin. The boss was slowly moving in on Dex and getting closer and closer to killing him. This is when Dex asked for an immediate transfer to a different Altor branch. After the boss found out that Dex was fleeing the city, he decided to kill any remaining Masako units, and he vowed to find which city he ran to and kill him. So this left a sour taste in people's mouths as it was such a cliffhanger ending, yet it wasn't addressed until years later in Get Out of Hell. And well, we all know how that ends. It's time for some fun facts. Dex was originally planned to die in an unreleased Saints Row game called Saints Row Money Shot, but since the game was cancelled, it doesn't count for the story. Dex's hair, grammar, clothing style, and even voice have changed dramatically from Saints Row 1 to Saints Row 2. This suggests that he was very young in the first game, a teenager. This could also be down to him being in a well-paid job and lifestyle, differing from being a gangbanger. Dex's phone number in Saints Row 2 is 555-2628, and when you call him, you unlock a secret mission where you kill Julius. With all that said and done, although he may not be featured on a couple of games, Dex can go down as one of the most influential characters in the Saints Row franchise. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to vote for the next character to be featured in the series, stay tuned until the end. In the meantime, check this guy out. Comment below and also click on the picture to vote for the character that you would like to see be featured next.
Jules.
And don't call me Jules, you haven't earned it.
Fine. Julius, you put me in charge of the Los Carnales. Shit, now you got me saying it.
Dex, do your job. Don't think you're bigger than you are.